And welcome back to a new video, guys. Today we got the 08 Mazda 3 with the 2.3 liter engine, and we're gonna be working on replacing the front left strut. I already started, and I've gotten the sway bar link nut loosened up. I used a 17 millimeter bolt, so 17 millimeter socket, sorry. I've also sprayed here because the strut needs to be removed from this part, and I use some of this good stuff, PB Blaster, lubricated that. And I also got this pinch bolt that goes in the back here. That's a 17 millimeter also. And the next step is going to be to completely remove everything, because we have to disengage the sway bar link. Take note of how that bracket is for the speed sensor, the wheel speed sensor. We're probably gonna disconnect it from there too and put it to the side. Remove the sway bar link, inspect it while you're here. Make sure it doesn't make no noise and it's nice and tight like that one, and that's great. Don't lose the nut. Secure the nut. Squeeze and pull on the plug here, right? That's not coming out that easy, but I'll get my I got a special wrench for that, like a plier. Let me see if I can find it. I know it's here somewhere. This thing right here, I love it. It's for electrical connection, and it just does the job every time. Get in there. I'm also half blind now. Anyway, I'll get that after I put the camera down, and I'll be able to see what I'm doing. Anyway, remove the bolt back here. Excellent. Next step's gonna be removing that plug. Give me a second. And the plug is removed. I put that to the side. Now from here, you gotta remove this little clip that holds the brake line in place. And then, once you do that, you're able to remove that whole line from there. Now mine is stuck, so I'm gonna put the camera down and see what's going on there, but probably gotta push it out with a pair of pliers. And it's out, guys. Yeah, it was just rusty, I guess. And so note how it goes, and then pull it out, and I'll be out of the way. Now the next step is to hit on this piece of metal right here so that it drops down and exposes the rest of the tube on the strut. I'm gonna grab a hammer and I'm gonna start hitting it here, okay? So it's taking a few whacks, but it's coming out. So you can tell, sliding right out. It's almost out. Just need a few more persuasion hits. It's almost there. And while you're doing this, try not to damage the shield here too much. I hit it here and I bended it. So keep an eye on that. There it is, guys, completely off now. Now the next step is go up here and remove these 3 bolts. No, don't touch the center one, just the 3. And you're probably gonna need both hands when you're working on the last bolt, because it's gonna drop on you. So you gotta hold on to it while you're unbolting the few last threads of the last bolt. And there it is, guys, completely removed. It's that easy. Now we're gonna install a new one and see what it does, because this one's making some kind of spring noise. Some kind of weird noise, and we'll see what the other one does. This has been replaced before I bought it. Now I'm gonna match it, make sure that it looks the same as the other one. And I'm gonna insert it. I'm gonna reverse it, right? I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna put the 3 bolts in place. Before I do anything, I'm gonna clean this hole, make sure it's nice and clean so that the other ones slide right in. I'll probably put some anti-seize here. And if you got any lubricant or anti-seize, you should do the same. Clean it, apply the lubricant, put it up, put the 3 bolts on. They don't have to be tight, so that way you got some kind of wiggle room so you can fit this in. And then the rest of the installation process, but I'll show you. I keep on explaining, but I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so I put the new one in. Got the 3 bolts on the top. They're in, but they're not tight. I got this piece clean and lubricated with some anti-seize. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line it up and I'm gonna raise it up with another jack. I'm gonna put another jack underneath the control arm. I'm gonna jack it up and place it. Remember, this part goes towards the back, and that has to go through the bolt. The bolt has to go through the bracket, so make sure everything's lined up, and then move on to the next step. See, I lined it up. I got the jack underneath, right there. Doesn't take much. I'm gonna jack up, and you're gonna see it go in. See? Make sure that the back lines up, sitting where it needs to be sitting. And then once you're done, continue jacking it up and it goes right into place. Once you see that the bolt hole is clear, like so, now you can insert the bolt. Insert the bolt. You can clean it before you put it on. Put it in. Then you put the sway bar link, put the plug back in, and put your brake line back in. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. Don't forget to tighten up the bolts on the top and put your tire back on. When I was finishing up with the sway bar link, I ran through a problem and the nut strip. I gotta wait for a new one. But anyway, that is how you replace a strut on a Mazda 3. It's that easy, folks. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Please like, subscribe is free. Thank you for watching.